in this unit we've been talking about how to combine fractions and whole numbers. We talked about that in 5-1. Well, you just turn the whole number into a fraction itself and multiply straight across. What we're doing today is talking about how to multiply two fractions together to get your product. Now, I know that some people, when they think about fractions, they kind of get a little bit nervous, just like this third dog right here on this picture. But I hope you know there's nothing to worry about. After today, you will be an expert at multiplying fractions. Don't have this expression. If you had 3/4 times 5/8, well, there's no reason to get nervous about it. She is a little bit worried. She's like, no, I'm good. I'm not going to worry about solving this. I'll find somebody else to solve it for me. But when you're talking about fractions, you have to keep one thing in mind, and that is to keep calm and carry on. Take each little piece as it is, and don't make it bigger than it actually is. It's simple. It's just 3 times 5, which is 15, over 4 times 8, which is 32. Okay? There's no reason to get worried about it. You can do this. So this is just an introduction. There's a lot to talk about. Let's go. So the first thing you're going to write down today is this. You can use a model to multiply two fractions. Here's how to model the product 3/4 times 2/3. Get your thinking caps on. It's ready. Time, sir. Step 1. Now I should copy this down. Show 2/3. The first thing we're going to do is divide the whole into 3 equal parts. So the entire full rectangle will be one whole. And 2 of those 3 parts are going to be filled. Okay, y'all see how they did that? So you want to copy down the step, the instructions, and the picture. If you need to stop it so we can make a neat picture and make neat notes, I would definitely recommend doing that. But if you feel like you can keep up, go ahead, let's move on. Well, we'll go. Step 2, show 3/4. So you're going to write down step 2 just like how they have it. You can lay it out the same way I'm laying it out, or you can do one step on top of the other. So step 2, show 3/4, then divide these thirds into 4 equal parts and show 3/4. So they took the same exact purple rectangle and showed you 3/4 of that rectangle. Okay? And our third step that you're also going to copy down is this. Step 3, find the product of 3/4 times 2/3. The whole square now has 12 equal parts. We know this because 4 times 3 is 12. Whoops, go back. Go back. Hold on. Sorry. We know that 4 times 3 will give us the product of 12. Okay? The whole square is now 12 parts. The purple part shows 3/4 of 2/3. 6 of the 12 equal parts are purple. You can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of all 12 pieces are purple. Okay? And that can be reduced to 1/2 because 6 will go into itself 1 time. 12 will go into itself, or 6 will go into 12, 2 times. Okay? Again, if you need to pause it, we're about to change the page. If you need to pause it while you finish copying down, now would be an appropriate time to do that. Alright. So, if you multiply two fractions that are both less than 1, can the product ever be greater than 1? So I want you to think about that for a second. If you have two fractions that are smaller than 1, so there can't be an improper fraction that would be smaller than 1. And you multiply them together, can the answer be greater than 1? I want you to pause the screen, and I want you to copy down this question. And not only do I want you to copy down the question, I want you to answer it. Don't just say yes or no. Give me an explanation as to why you think yes or why you think no. Alright? Alright, some important information we also need to copy down. A lot of notes today. When you're multiplying fractions, just using numbers, there's a general rule that you can follow. Okay? Then it looks like this. You're going to have the two fractions, 1/3 times 2/3. You can line up like AB over CD, because all your numbers are different. So you're going to have different variables for each number. And that will be equal to A times C over B times D. Okay? So if you were to do 1/3 times 2/3, you can also rewrite it like this. 1 times 2 over 3 times 3. Okay? 1 times 2 will give us 2. 3 times 3 will give us 9. Okay? Let me erase it before I change the page this time. Alright, coolio. Let's go. Alright, so what are the factors? What we need to figure out is which of these factors on the left match the blanks all throughout the page. Let's start with the first one. The first one says 15 over 32. We got to figure out what the factors are of 15 and 32. Well, there's an easy way to do this, which we've been talking about for a while now, and that's making a factor tree. What times what will give us 15? Well, that's 3 times 5. Okay? There's 3 times 5 right here. Alright? But we have to make sure the bottom number matches as well. We got to figure out, is 4 times 8 going to equal 32? And the answer is yes. Okay? The next one, 35 over 72. Well, we have to think about what factors go into 35. Well, we know it can't be 4 times 1. It can't be 5 times 2 because that's 10. It can't be 1 times 3 because that's 3. But 5 times 7 is 35. And our bottom number is 72. Is 9 times 8, 72. Okay. Alright, next one. 25 over 36. Let's see if you can figure it out before I do. In 3, 2, 1. 5 times 5 is 25. 6 times 6 is 36. Next one, 3 over 16. I'm going to find it for you. Alright. The next one is 10 over 77. Again, let's see if you can find it faster. Factors of 10 and factors of 77. 3, 2. Good. The next one is 4 over 45. Well, that's the last one. So that is going to be 4 times 1 over 9. I'm sorry, 4 over 9 times 1/5. Alright, so in multiplying two fractions, such as 3/8 times 2/5, there are two ways you can use to write the product in the simplest form. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate my space into 2 equal parts. And what you need to do, you need to make sure that you copy down this phrase. Okay? The first method is this. Call it method 1. Okay. We have the fraction 3 over 8 times 2/5. Okay? For method number 1, the first thing we're going to do is simplify. Before you multiply. And yes, I intentionally made that rhyme. Okay, simplify before you multiply. So, two numbers that can go into each other would be 8 and 2. 2 can go into 8 4 times, because 4 times 2 is 8. And 2 can go into itself 1 time. So now our fraction has been simplified to 3/4 times 1/5. Okay? Now, it's super easy. All you have to do is multiply across and solve it. I like to do it like this way I don't get confused. 3 times 1 over 4 times 5. Okay? Well, we know that 3 times 1 will give us 3. And 4 times 5 will give us 20. Okay? 3 and 20 cannot go into each other, so that is as far as this product can be simplified. Alright, if you need to pause it so you can finish copying down method 1, you may. Or you can just keep on trucking. Let's go to method 2. Alright, again, label it. Please excuse my handwriting. Well, that was not that bad. Okay, so we're writing the same exact fraction. We have 3 over 8 times 2 fifths. Alright? Beside that, you're going to write this. Simplify. After you multiply. None all like to rhyme. Alright? So instead of simplifying before you get anywhere, you're going to simplify very, very last. You're just going to go ahead at this point and multiply your numbers together. So I'm going to create my big line. And I'm going to do 3 times 2 over 8 times 5. 3 times 2 will give me 6. 8 times 5 will give me 40. Okay, so looking at this fraction, I can tell that 6 and 40 have a common factor. The common factor would be 2, because 2 can go into 6 3 times, and 2 can go into 40 20 times. Okay? You see how we got the same product on both sides? Okay, both methods work really well. It just kind of depends on which one you prefer. For me, I like to take care of things as soon as possible. That's my personality. And so I like method 1 much better. But again, it's up to you and it depends on your brain. Alright, find the area of the piece of grass side modeled in the diagram. Write your answer in the simplest form. So, if you were to have two fractions like 3 fifths and 5 sixths, you can go ahead and write them out in the multiplication problem. 3 fifths times 5 sixths. Automatically, when you're first looking at this problem, you can already see two numbers that you can simplify. So you know that 5 will go to 5 one time, and 6 and 3 will go into together. 3 will go into 3 one time, 3 will go into 6 two times. So now at this point, we are at 1 times 1, which is 1, and 1 times 2, which is 2. We have 1/2. Okay, guys, this is how simple it can possibly get. Once you're practicing different problems like this over and over again, it becomes so easy for you. Alright, so take the information that we talked about and your notes that we worked on in class. I want you to go tackle these fractions, okay? Superman thinks you can do it. He's not going to let that evil fraction guy get away with